is up with the squad? It's just your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with MJLover23, Mr. Lover. Y'all know who he is, Big Daddy Long Dong himself. But today, just call him Cash Out. You hear me? Call him Cash Out. Call him Cash Out. Call him Cash Out. Call him Cash Out. He done hit one of the extra long dong shots of the day parlays. MJ, what's good? Talk your trash, man. Talk your
so
trash.
That you already had that ready to go.
Oh man, talk your
good.
trash. Let's go.
Good. All good. Yeah. This is most of this I got from the I'm just double checking right now. Most of this I got from the Wanna Bet section. From the Friday show. I put most of these in the Friday show. I ended up getting a few extra ones over the weekend, but I couldn't really put them into the Discord to actually have it make sense because it was too far apart. But yeah. I mean, it was touch and go for a minute there because one of the things that we talked about, weeks and maybe even months ago, is when you hit your first 2 or 3 or maybe even 4, depending on how many legs you have, they'll start offering you cash outs. And it's just a gradual scale of cash outs when it comes to it. So when I hit the first 4, I was actually watching when I hit the first 5. When I hit the first 5, they offered me $10. Which, of course, I only put $1 in. You can actually see there's the shekel. And they offer me 10, and I'm sitting there like, whatever. I'll wait out. Maybe after halftime of the Tampa Bay game, I'll figure it out. Because Bucky Irving was half stepping. He wasn't even close. I don't even think he had 20 yards rushing at halftime. And I was thinking about it. I was like, whatever. It's just $1. Then next thing you know, Bucky scored, Saquon scored almost back to back, and then it was just Josh Allen for the late game, and the first offer was $60, and I was like, I talked to a few of my friends, they're like, nah, let it ride, even though they bet on they actually wagered on their favorite team, Boston Celtics, and
Josh was supposed to what though?
What's that?
Josh was what? What was your bet on Josh? The rushing in?
Anytime. And when it's an anytime touchdown on a quarterback, he has to run it in. Can't throw it in. It has to be a run.
Okay.
So that's why you see when you look at Josh's plus 125, like to throw a touchdown, it's like minus 450 or something because they know he's gonna throw one even in the snow. But running one in is a little bit more different, especially in the snow. And he had hurt his wrist in the first quarter.
Because when you said, let me tell you why I asked that. When you said run it in, I was thinking he had to like pull it down and run it in. In this case, didn't they like pitch it to him or he caught it and ran it in, right? On this play?
That's the wild part of that. Yes. Usually he'll take off on a naked bootleg or a QB draw and he'll run it in himself. But he threw it to their new wide receiver, Cooper, and Cooper was stuck, and I thought they were going to stop the play because his forward progress is stopped, but Cooper was still fighting. Amari was still fighting for yards, but he was going backwards, and then I can't believe he saw Josh Allen just kind of trailing the play, and he pitched in the ball, and
whoa,
that was crazy. Okay. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if that was gonna count. I was watching. I'm watching in the in the Discord to see like, is this gonna count or is this gonna blow the parlay? I'm waiting to see. And then you like, see, and I'm like, okay, because I'm like, damn, like, does that count as a rush in? Was that catching a run? I was wondering,
but it was anytime, so I got you. Yeah, I was thinking too, but you got to think about this too. We were trying to figure out if he was going to make it. He had enough speed to get there, it looked like. But then I'm like, is he going to make the pylon? Because if his knee hits before he gets to the pylon, that ball is going to be at the 1, and he's going to give it to a running back, and they're going to run it in. I was like, oh, man. And then he got to the pylon, and they didn't review it. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. I started getting alerts.
Okay.
All my buddies were alerting me. You made it. I was like,
did it. That's what I'm talking about. Congrats. Okay.
Oh man.
Let me jump in the chat here real quick. There's some interesting things going on here. Let me see. Harold Williams, what's good?
Mhm.
Emily Jones, what's up, fam?
Harold
George
Williams.
Neinstedt. Man, I thought I was long dong big money, then I wasn't. Oh well, got it. Washu, what's up, people? Emily, you gamble? Malik Thompson. I know we talking bets, but where old buddy at to say we was ducking smoke from you?
No,
We need to talk.
Malik. We try to turn the page. We try to turn the page a little bit.
Nope. And Washu just saying, hey, and Malik Thompson, man, that's why you here? That topic done and dusted. Focus on the bets.
Yeah.
I just seen the live. I just seen the live, and I need to know when we duck smoke because I must have missed that. Oh, okay. It was me. That topic over with. Washu, you don't get to throw rocks from the side and win the party, This Cess Talks Sports. This Cess Talks Sports. Yeah, we that topic. You threw that out there till you take it back. We on your neck body. So it's so fun when the rabbit got the gun. Till you take it back, your neck body. So facts matter. Emily, where was you? Facts matter. No, facts matter, Malik. We get it. Facts matter. Facts matter. That's
on the side note.
Yeah, on the side note. We still talking about that till we not no more.
Hey, we all good. You know what we here for? We here to get some shekels from Vegas.
Shekels for education, entertainment, and information purposes only. If you need it, use it. 1-800-GAMBLER. We here for the picks right now, Blue Magic. This session is the
Blue Magic. We here for the picks. What kind of picks you need? We got the hockey picks. We got the NFL picks. We got the basketball picks. We got. I mean, when baseball come back, we got the baseball picks. We might even put in a couple of soccer picks. We trying to get the women's basketball picks to come through. They won't give us the props that we want. The men's basketball picks when they actually have somebody playing. They don't have nobody playing today. I couldn't even pick somebody that was worth
Blue
getting
Magic
into
like bet, let's bet. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Here we go. Right. Let's do it. We got some good ones today. I mean, it's a little shorter than usual, which it should be because I already give away too many picks as it is. That's what I've been told, but I can't help it.
Stop.
There is a I'll be formulating right after the show. I'm gonna put in a couple of long shot NBA picks tickets. So if you guys are going to be tailing, you can go in there and you can tail it if you want to. It should be available on most of the betting sites. If you do, I think Miss D asked me before, but I don't know if she's here today. If you do Prize Picks or if you do Underdog or any of those type Better or whatever, those type of sites, let me know. That way I can modify the picks to actually help you with your wagering on those sites. Other than that, let's get to it. All right. Woo. One game tonight, Monday Night Football. This was crazy. What Malik
you all good. You all good. You just knock our head against the wall 8 times in a row for somebody just come and piss on it. No, sir. We took our lumps, man. We took our lumps, earned our spot. Oh, let's do the hockey. Let's do the hockey perk. Okay, let's go. We
got it. Yeah, we got those picks. You got prize picks. Okay, I don't have them adjusted for this session, but I will. So that's good to know. I just need to know if there's a few people that need it. I can definitely do it. Sergio Skill says Jaleel McLaughlin. He did not pop off of the paper when I was doing the research on this. But what I'll do is while we do this rundown of the picks that we have in front of us, I'll do some research and see if I can find anything for him because he's not anywhere on there. Javon Williams is on there. Jerry Judy's on there. Bo Nix is on there. I had to dig to try to get Mr. Crablegs himself on here. I couldn't believe I couldn't find Winston on here. It was like, what? He's the one. This is a
Mr.
revenge
Crab
game.
Legs himself.
Oh man, this is a revenge game for him. He is nowhere to be found on a lot of these little tickets. The one thing I did find, and that I put it on here, I actually put a few on here. I found like 4 different ones. He's gonna be spread out through this whole thing, just to give you guys a heads up. The halftime passing yards under 111 and a half. Just to give you guys a heads up, you see that minus 119 that's at the end of it. That's kind of a more of a he's gonna hit that type of threshold. Beware of this, and Cess brought this to my attention. I actually started to remember this. The coach for Denver absolutely tried to demolish Winston's NFL career. I mean, it is what it is, but that's what the facts are. This is definitely a revenge game. So honestly, if you're gonna do any type of a ticket, make sure you have multiple tickets on this. Make sure one of those tickets is going to be revenge game factor. So take the over on everything that you see. That ticket is probably going to get you some good shekels, just because everything that I see. Like if I look, I'll give you an example. So if you take the over, not the under on the passing yards, which is like 230, 237 and a half. If you take the over instead of the under, then your over looks like, your over looks like about plus 134. So that's a big difference. Huge difference if you take the over on his passing yards, whether it's halftime passing or full game passing, that's going to flip almost the other way. It's basically 100% the other way. So keep that in mind. If you're going to do any of these, take 2, maybe 3 of the long shot ones, because that's basically what it is, and just put it on a ticket by itself, and then you can ride the other tickets, kind of the way that some of what I put on here is. Now, with that said, those 2 are taken care of. You got Nick Chubb, who I took the over on this 52 and a half, and I know Denver's defense at home in Mile High is pretty tough. The issue is when you have a healthy Nick Chubb, he is almost matchup proof. Like literally, he is. All you need is a few people on the offensive line to give him a hole, and he can actually break it. We all know it. We all know he can break a 50-yarder at any time. So I took the over on that because I'm saying I think he's going to break at least 120 or 30-yarder, and he'll get over 52 and a half. That plus 100, that's a good hit if you can do it, and he doesn't catch a whole lot of balls out of the backfield because they got what's his name? Jerome Ford. They got him. I had him in my fantasy league, and I had to drop him just because he wasn't getting enough volume. But Nick Chubb is going to be running the ball most of the time. He might get 2 targets at the very, very most. Jerry Jeudy. This is another one. Jerry Jeudy is basically the best receiver on the team. However, he's not the one that always gets the targets. It's that other guy that gets the targets a lot in Elijah Moore. He gets a lot of targets, but Elijah Moore drops a lot of passes too. Like I think Elijah Moore almost had a 100-yard game this season. And the only reason I know that is because I put him in my DraftKings and my FanDuel fantasy Sunday pick'ems. So yeah, I think he had like 80 or 90 yards and like 5 or 6 catches or something like that. So he got me a couple of shekels on that. But with that said, can take the over. 59 and a half is a little high for him. He's only exceeded that like in the last 5 games. I think he's exceeded it twice. So, I mean, at your own risk, you know how we do it, at your own risk. One thing that I didn't put on there, you might want to put this, write this down. Over 4.5 receptions has definitely popped on the research. I didn't put it on here, but you know what? I'll put it on post. just because it's minus 114. So it's a good lick if you can hit it. He has hit over 5 catches in each of the last 4 games. And the Denver defense, for some reason, they're a bottom 10 defense when it comes to reception. So they let a lot. They're a bend but don't break defense. They let a lot of stuff underneath go. So if you want to put that on, you can definitely slap that on a ticket too. Getting over to the Denver side of things, I'm just putting this in post. You guys know me in the clicking. When you hear the clicking, you know what the hell I'm doing. Bo Nix, over 224 yards, 2.5 passing. That's plus 100. That's another one. Like he's on fire. Him and Cortland Sutherland. I don't know if you're going to get Cortland Sutton and Bo Nix on the same ticket. If you can, great. Definitely do it. Correlation between those two is down, and they may not let you do it. So if you see it, get it now. Just because those two are clicking. And it looks like let me see the over. That's plus 100. That's definitely good. If you want to do the passing yards plus rushing yards for Bo Nix, because you know he likes to run a lot, then you would actually take that one is not as good of odds, but it'll help you get to that threshold. And then let me see. Last one is Cortland Sutherland, over 65.5 yards. That one looks like, I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but he's been pretty good with that number, at least for the last 3 weeks. But this is, let me see. Yeah, last week was 78. The week before was 100 yards. Oh, and the week before that was 53. So he's actually, in the last 2 games, he started coming alive. So, and they're Cleveland's 18th, ranked 18th in receiving yards allowed. So this one should be good. He's the top target on the team, so he should be able to get that pretty easy tonight. That was a long one.
All right, let's see. Danbury Sports Highlights, what's good, fam?
Yeah, yo, Barry.
Machine Beats, what's up? Honorary SME fans who with me.
Okay,
Crab Legs.
Hey.
Loving some snow. I'm happy for him. I hope he keep doing well in Cleveland. Machine Beats. What do you bet on besides the hockey? You said hockey is harder to predict for you. What else you betting on?
It is.
Sergio Skills, McLaughlin, and Estime have led the Broncos backfield separate weeks in the last 3 games. All right.
But he's nowhere on the list.
SMU Valley looking good. Football needs the Clemson. I don't know. So who's going to win the football game? Here we go.
Yeah,
did you pick a winner for the game?
No, I didn't. You know what? I did. I picked Denver to win. I stayed away from that 6. The spread is now at 6.5. I think it was at 5.5, but I saw it at 6.5. So staying away from the spreads, moving too much. I took the under, and you may want to take the over on this. I'm just going with the shekel count on this, so I'm taking the under because it gives you more shekels if they don't score. Then I took Denver for the win, which is it's a decent score on that one.
All right.
Moving
right along. Got some NBA action. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we got a few games today, and I was a little bit irritated by that because what I was going to do, I was actually going to throw because I was going to throw some men's basketball in there, but then when I looked, there was nothing. I mean, I don't say it was nothing. There was games on there, but there was nobody that. I think there was one ranked team playing somebody that was ranked like number 80 in the nation or something like that. I was like, yeah, we can skip that. That's fine. All right. So New Orleans Pelicans and Atlanta. So CJ's back. But I think BI is out.
Okay.
And oddly enough, there may be some shakeups going on here, and there's rumors already flying. I don't hang on to the rumors or not, but evidently we got BI is out for this game, which I don't know whatever the injury is. It could be anything. I'll give you guys an official update while I'm looking through this nonsense. Bi is actually rumored to be signing with Clutch Sports as his agent coming forward, and you know how that goes. All the Clutch Sports clients, there's probably some type of a trade deal that they're trying to work out right now to get Bi back to the Lakers. So
Something is coming, huh?
just
Okay.
don't quote me on that. I'm just telling you this is usually how this stuff goes. He has right calf tendonitis. He might play tonight. He might not. Herbert Jones, game time decision with a shoulder strain. Alvarado's out with a hamstring, and Hawkins, who barely plays, he's out with back soreness. Zion, of course, out with left hamstring strain. No timeline on him coming back. And then on the opposite side, you got Bogdanovich, who has a right hamstring strain. He just came back. He's out on it. And then Trae Young is a game time decision. So that kind of threw a monkey wrench into some of the stuff that I was gonna do, because I had a bunch of stuff on Trae Young. But with this said, I may have to take some of that back. We'll see, but we'll skip over him for now. The best thing you can do with this one, and this one is a revenge game too for DeJounte Baby Boy Murray. Take the over on the points, 19 and a half. Him and CJ are the only ones they got. I mean, um, if Bi doesn't play. And then you have the under 6.5 assists. He's not going to pass against Atlanta. He's probably going to try to go for 50. So take the points, take the under on the assists. Plus, he doesn't really have a whole lot of people to pass to actually make shots. So besides CJ, and then Jalen Young. So this dude, man, he is the second. He is definitely the second dude in charge over there in Atlanta. Take the over on the points and the assists, 24 and a half. If you feel frisky enough, you can go with the points to 19 and a half. 115 is not too bad, but points and assists definitely on that. You should be able to get that pretty easy, 24 and a half. Let me see. Next up, Miami and Boston. So the 8.5 on Boston is these games with Boston, just to give you guys a heads up. Stay away from the spread on Boston for a while. They are not covering on a regular basis at all. Not even in the slide. Maybe I think half the time they're covering the spread. It's because their spreads are usually anywhere from 8.5 to 11 or 12. And even on the road, where they actually, I think they won by 2 against Washington a week or 2 ago on the road. And I don't think people are understanding taking the under for Boston is most likely the way to go until we know that the unicorn's gonna play more and and all that stuff. Either stay away from it or take the under on the spreads with Boston. Now, with that said, a little bit of a grudge match game. I won't say revenge game. But Bam Adebayo, the assist, take the over on that's that's wrong. Over 4.5.
Blame the
Hold up.
engineer.
Yeah, that's not you. That's me. That's me. I didn't proofread that before. That looks totally wrong, because when's the last time Bam Adebayo had over 4.5 assists?
I don't know. Maybe it's not wrong. Maybe you just had a gut feeling. I don't know. Let it ride. Maybe
if that's the case, then
6.
the odds would have been way higher than that for the 4.5. Man, I was thinking that. I thought that was I should have been an under, but we'll skip that for now. I'm just kind of go through that.
But you got Boston bouncing back after Cleveland tonight. You got to bounce it back after Cleveland.
Yeah, because you know why? Well, they're at home for one, and then you have this the animosity thing against Holiday in Butler. Okay. You remember that playoff series where Butler went to work on him? That's always going to be live, and his team, now that they're champions, they're going to go after Miami's throat, and that's going to be a big game. So Tyler Hero steals and blocks over 0.5. He's been doing that actually just off a hustle. So it's the shekel count is not going to be too high on that, but he should be good. However, I don't think he's going to get over 23.5 points in this one, which is kind of a frisky, risky. I didn't put it down as one because it's not a plus, but he hit over 23.5 the last couple games. However, like I said, it's in Boston, and Boston's going to be going for the Knicks, and they don't allow a whole lot of three-point attempts, and that's mostly what Tyler Hero does. So, with that said, you can take a chance on taking the under on the points on that one. Duncan Robinson under a block. I mean, if you want a free square, Duncan Robinson is really not trying to block any shots. I'm telling you, if he blocks a shot, it's by accident. I don't. It's totally by accident. He plays a good game by making it look like he's trying to block a shot. He's not really trying to block a shot. I'm telling you. Okay, so assists. Bam Adebayo for his. Whoa. Maybe that was right. 7 assists last game. 10 assists the game before. 10 assists the game before. 5 assists and 5 assists. Okay. I guess I was right about that.
Gonna be out there hitting them.
So definitely take the over. I don't know though, but that's the whole thing though. Boston only allowed they're fifth ranked in allowed assists, which means they really close out and contest a whole lot of shots. So we'll see. I mean, the trends say he has a 70% chance of hitting over 4.5 assists today. So there you go. Let's see what else. Oh, Tatum. So Tatum, almost an easy one because it looks like. Here's the other part of this too. I keep forgetting. I don't put these on the thing. I'll tell you guys on the fly just so you'll have the most up-to-date information. Here's what we know. Jimmy Butler's out. Nikola Jokic out. Kevin Love is out. Josh Richardson still has a mystery illness that he's been suffering from for a couple of games. He's out. Jaylen Brown, game time decision with an illness. We don't know. Drew Holiday for the grudge man. He's out. Left knee. Al Horford is out for rest under the Greg Popovich seated. It would be old. And Jason Tatum, he's a game time decision with a right knee. So having these picks might not even happen.
Wow. Meanwhile, we're right on time because Bree Wayne has her stove on. So it must be dinner time. Okay. Blue Magic say hockey is easy to bet on. Just do the money line. Okay, Bree Wayne, and what's for dinner tonight? Beef Clemson. Okay, Hero. Oh, you saying beef Clemson. Got you. The stove is on. So Bree Wayne, it must be bedtime.
To amuse you
while you cook dinner. We are so here for it. So happy to help, Bree Wayne. So happy to help.
Anyway,
right.
Bree Wayne, if that is your real name. Let's see. We go.
Philly cheesecake and fries. Philly cheesesteaks and fries. If you having a Philly cheesecake, I don't know what that is. That sounds.
I don't know what that is either. Philly cheesecake.
It sounds like a lot of calories though. A Philly cheesecake and fries.
Yeah, air fry.
You gotta have a cheesesteak, not a cheesecake.
Cheesesteak. Okay. Ain't you trying to get outside? Okay, never mind. Okay,
that's why it's air fryer fries. Don't do that.
Right.
MJ, don't do that. It is air fryer fries.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying. Exactly. Yeah, I'm looking up for Bree Wayne. There we go. Exactly. Philly cheese. Yeah. A lot of cheese on that. Anyway, going into Chicago, Nick Claxton, over 24.5. That's a plus 100, which is a risky frisky. And there's a reason for that. And of course, like I said, I didn't write that down because I was busy formulating the 40,000 to 1 for later on today. I'm just checking in right now. Okay, so Why is he plus 100 on this? Let's find out. One of the main reasons is because he has not hit that in 5 games. So the last 5 games, he has been under that 24.5. Why are we taking the over? Let's find out. Points allowed by Chicago, 30th. Rebounds allowed by Chicago, they rank 27th. Assists allowed by Chicago, they rank 30th. So that's why you'll get the plus sign on that one, because it is against the odds that he's going to hit that number. However, you're playing against a team that allows that number, and there's a 90% chance, according to the helper sites, that he's going to hit it. So if you want to put a I guess a laydown pick with that in there and put some shekels on it, you're in good shape. Because if we look at the injury report, which we must always do when we're doing these, Bojan Bogdanovic out. Noah Clowney out. He doesn't play that much anyway. Dorian Finney-Smith is out. Left ankle sprain. Cam Johnson is a game time decision. Most likely he's not going to play. He really does. Okay. No offense to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson is the man. He's actually on my fantasy league. Doesn't really play through injuries much. Just to give you a heads up. Kobe White's game time decision. Patrick Williams is still out. So everybody else is pretty much on the money to actually play in this game. Here's another frisky risky for you. Dennis Schroeder, under 21.5 points. Even though they're missing Cam Johnson, he's actually tied with Schroeder as their leading scorer. I don't have a good feeling about it. That's all I can tell you. It's in Chicago. Dennis Schroeder doesn't really put up a whole lot of points away from home. That's all I got for you on that. But one guy that's on my list is Nikola Vucevic. 33.5 PRA. Take the over on that. 19.5 points is his threshold tonight, too, if you want to take the over on that. Not a whole lot. I mean, Nick Claxton has good defense. I mean, they don't allow a whole lot, but they can't. I mean, Nikola Vucevic he's matchup proof, right? So if he's hitting jump shots, it's going to be a long night for everybody else. But for the most part, he's a double threat every night. So you should be safe on those picks. Josh Giddey, I'm going to skip him for now. I don't even know if I'm going to put anything on him. He's irritating to say the very least.
Okay, got you. I was sitting here thinking, I don't know if he was here the other day. I was on the live, and I think it was Bree Wayne was like, "Auntie, you had steak. You didn't even invite me. Was you here for that day?" She said I didn't invite her for dinner and everything. I don't know if he was here or not. You might have been, you might not. But yeah, she said I left on Thanksgiving to go have my dinner. I didn't invite nobody. I just thought, now we come on here every day about her dinner time. The entertain her while she makes her dinner. Have we been invited one time? Have we been invited one time? Not for cheesesteak, not for cheesecake, not for air fries, not for air potatoes. But I'm just saying, it was receipts. It was receipts. I think she even put like I want to say she put like a screenshot of what I had said in the Discord chat out here. Like she had receipts too. She went receipts. I just was thinking about that. I don't know. Sometimes it be dinner. It's my dinner time too. It'll be lunchtime for you. I don't know. But I digress. Never mind. But yeah, Bree Wayne, yeah, we I just was noticing. Yeah,
that's
saying
how
I didn't invite nobody. I don't know.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
All right, last
basketball game on the schedule. Lakers go into Minnesota. I didn't pick a winner on that. It's one of the things I keep telling you guys. Some of you guys that are new to the show, I keep telling you guys, don't bet with your heart, bet with your head. Lakers are my team. Colorado is one of my teams. Try not to bet on them just because I don't follow the data all the time, and usually the data wins. So, with that said, I didn't pick a winner on this, whether it's the spread or the over, under, or a winner, even though I think Minnesota is going to win this game. Didn't even pick it. I should, but I didn't. Because every time Julius Randle's in a game against the Lakers, you never know what's going to happen. Even though Julius Randle hasn't done much against the Lakers in the two games that we played against them. But you never know. It's in Minnesota, so he could get comfortable. He could go off for 25, which that's another thing. I'll be putting I'll try to do it for hockey.
JJ's comment?
Where's JJ? Got Timberwolves by 4.5.
-4.5. Yeah.
Yeah, if you got Wolves by 4.5, you better take it because I had when I looked at it, it was at 7.5. So yeah, definitely take it.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
What was that?
For the love of God, some around for the best line. For the love of God, you got to search around for that best line, damn it. I just want to let y'all know.
Definitely search around for the spread, the moving spreads, 100%. All right, LeBron James on the back-to-back. I would always say take the unders on all his back-to-backs, but one thing that I'm going to stick with in this one, and I know the points are what they are because I think Anthony Davis is playing tonight. I think he is, but the 3-pointers. He went 0 for 9 the other night. In the last 3 games, LeBron James is 0 for 15 from the 3-point line. That is not going to continue. So if you want to take the 3-pointers, take the 1.5. I would definitely take the over on the 3-pointers. And the numbers are saying it too. He's not going to go 0 for 18 or 0 for 20 in 4 games in 3-point shooting. If it does, then I don't know what to say. It's ridiculous. But definitely take that. They should jump on the 3-pointers. It should be okay. Rui with under 1.5 rebounds. Rui is usually he doesn't really rebound a lot the first part of the game unless they need it in the second half of the game. He's usually running out. As soon as the shot goes up and he's not really boxing out, once AD or LeBron or somebody else gets the rebound, he's taking off for an easy bucket. And that's what they're telling him to do. So you can take the under first quarter 1.5 on that one. And then Edwards, I mean, the one thing you see that's missing in this section here is you're missing the 3-pointers. And he takes 10 a game. So whatever his over is, whether it's 3.5, it should be 3.5 should be the highest it should be. You can go ahead and take it. Because I mean, if he's taking 10, most of the time he's gonna hit 4 or 5. I mean, it's just especially at home too. So but Julius Randle under 4.5 assists, I am quite sure he's not passing this game. I'm just saying, it's a good possibility that he's not going to be passing and he's going to be attacking. So you can take the under on the 4.5 assists on that one. Should be safe.
I don't know. I got to see how Julius been doing on them revenge games recently.
Yeah, you know what? Here, I'm glad you said that.
It might be better for Julius to use his teammates. Maybe better to use his teammates. I don't know. I got to check. Let's see about these revenge games recently.
I mean, it could be, but you know Julius Randle. I mean, he's petty just like a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I just don't know if I don't know.
All right, so
for some reason it seemed like he, and I may be just misremembering, but it seemed like he was pressing last revenge game that he had, and I don't know that he.
Yeah,
I think he got me one.
Because of the Lakers. So okay, here's some good information for you,
but maybe not. Let me see what you say.
The last 5 games he's been under 5 assists. So he's got 4 last game. He got 4 the game before, less the other 3 games. Against the Lakers head to head this year, he's had 4. Oh, I see. He only had 1 game against the Lakers, and he only had 4. So it's consistent that he's probably not going to get over 4 assists this game. All right, so that's kind of what we're going off of here. Let me see who's on the injury list today. Anthony Davis, game time decision. He's probably going to play. Jackson Hayes is out. Jalen Hood Schifino, who just had his first game time in years, it seems like. Left groin. He's a game time decision. That's ridiculous. Everybody that usually plays on Minnesota is probably playing tonight too. So, with that said, I still stick by that. That seems to be something that's going to be constant.
All right.
Questions, comments, concerns, anyone?
Nope. That was it.
Anyone?
Let's go. On to the NHL.
All right, hockey. So there wasn't a whole lot of games, and usually what I do on slates that have 6 games or more is I'll do a nice little 40,000 to 1 long shotter. I think I did a 90,000 to 1 the other day, and I think I hit five out of the 8, which didn't give me a whole lot. But if I would have round robined it, I probably would have hit for about 3 times the shekels I bet, which isn't bad. It's actually something I probably should have did. I don't know why I didn't do it. But anyway, with that said, so you're looking at, I know you guys are talking about, you're looking at the spread, you're looking at, the over under, the total, what that is. That is absolutely good because when you see the next slide, it'll make a lot of sense what he said. But the only reason I don't do that a whole lot is because Cess and I talked about this last week. What I did, I was doing the goals for and goals against in some of the picks just so people could see what those teams were trending towards. Because on a nightly basis, when you have teams that go back to back, or maybe teams that have 2 days rest, those odds change drastically, especially up until game time. From my experience, so that's why I usually put the goals for, goals against in there, so that way I can still make a good, educated guess on the long shot picks. Now, with that said, New Jersey Devils going up against the New York Rangers. Chris Kreider seems to be it looks like the closest to the best laydown to have under on the assists. I think he's had 2 assists in the last 5 games. And let me see. I guess Jack Hughes for no goals would be good. He hasn't scored in 5 games, so I would imagine that one would actually be good too. Chicago going into Toronto. So here's that plus 425 that they were talking about. These 2 teams are both terrible. It's basically like 2 squirrels fighting over the rotten chestnut. I mean, you can pick it if you want to. I wouldn't. I would absolutely stay away from it, just because I don't know what's going to happen in this game. Tyler Bertuzzi for no goals is probably a best bet. He rarely scores. So that minus 750. You probably have to bet a whole lot of change to actually get to that. But yeah, I digress. Mitch Marner, assists over. That one has some good shekel counts on it. He's been active the last 2 or 3 games when I went to take a look at it. Minus 137 should be good. The Dallas Stars going into the Utah to face the Utah.
One second. Got a question
Yes.
for you. So I see here, so Rewind is letting us know TCU is giving Baylor vibes from last year. They looking overhyped for beating Texas, only for them to fall off and not make the Elite 8. We shall know for sure on Sunday if they are contenders or pretenders. Blue Magic is asking, besides the over-under, can you tell us specifically who's going to win the game? And I'm going to put this out here. If I were you guys, I would not bet on any NBA games. Too many people are out. So specifically, which games are you wanting the winners on? Or why don't you pick the winner on some of these? If you want to give your strategy, address that.
Yeah. So when I'm doing research, I have a few helper sites that I use, and I get alerts like I have a memberships to, or I guess to a few Discord chat groups, And just like that, when you hear those little bleeps, that's basically somebody throwing something into the to the Discord chat groups, and I'm just taking a look at it to see if it makes sense. If I don't have enough information for at least two of my helper sites, and maybe even some extra information that I may not have on those sites from the Discord sites, I don't put them on. I won't bet it. I did that before. I did that, I think I did that last month, beginning of last month, and I think I picked a lot of games that day too. I think I picked 64 games. I only hit on 29 of those games. And most of those games it was a full slate of NBA, it was a full slate of hockey, and I missed most of those games. Like just by the spread, the over, the wins. That was one of the worst days that I've had as a wagerer in the last few months. So that's why. And because I know that there are a few people that actually do tail some of the picks that I actually put out there. So it doesn't make sense for me to just go willy-nilly. I know this is for entertainment purposes only, of course. But yeah, I don't want you guys getting out there and putting shekels on stuff that's half tail feathered. Let's put it that way. So with that said, I mean, if you want me to actually pick what I think is going to happen in these NBA games, I'd be happy to, since there's only 3 of them. So get your pencil and pens out, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's do it.
So Atlanta, I don't know why it said that on I saw that on the sheet. I got to change that. It said minus 9.5 for the Pelicans in Atlanta. That should have been the opposite. It should be plus 9.5 for the Pelicans. So that means Atlanta should win that game by more than 10. But if Trey does not play, then take Atlanta minus under the spread. Do not take them. Don't take the over on the spread unless Trey is playing. The over under. You could probably take the over on that 229 just because we know both Atlanta scores. The Pelicans will probably be scoring in garbage time. They actually have some really hungry bench players that do put up some points. So the 225, the total on that, I would take the over on that. The 217.5 for Boston and Miami, take the under. Under. Butler's not playing, take the over on the spread if you feel inclined to do so, and take Boston for the win. And then the other two here, Brooklyn and Chicago, take Chicago for the win. The spread. It looks like Levine's playing, so you can take the spread on that. Take Chicago plus the 7.5, unless you can get it lower, which would be great. And the last one for the Lakers, take Minnesota for the win. The Lakers will try to slow the game down. They're on a back-to-back, so I would definitely take the over on the spread on that too. There you go. So it's on the show. I'm not even gonna change this in post. I'm just gonna leave it. You guys heard what I said. I'm not saying it again.
All right. Moving on to
that. So Dallas and Utah. So Wyatt Johnson, that one looks like it's a good shekels. Basically, either he's going to score a goal or he's going to assist on a goal. But Jason Roberts, he should be easy for no goals. He hasn't scored in 5 games. So, and that's basically what I got. I'm not going off of the 10 game. I'm going off of the 5 game trends on that one. So that one should be safe. And Barrett Hayton. Under 0.5 goals. Minus 550 is a laydown, evidently. Be careful of that. Just because the Dallas Stars are a really good team. and they may not have their starters do a whole lot of shifts. From what I understand, don't quote me on that. That's what one of my hockey buddies told me. But yeah. If you want to take a winner on that, Dallas should beat Utah pretty soundly.
All right.
Ah,
You know, I gotta get a couple. I gotta get. I was putting in one little bet real quick. Hold on
yo, were
one
you?
second.
Just
Get that
sneaking
one little
one
bet
there.
in. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I have to get that shekel in.
Yeah, I'll
But
be
y'all know we started.
working
We
on the
kind of
long
getting
shots
here
pretty
for what we here for.
Ha.
We starting to get to what we here for. You know, you go to work, you do all of this stuff. Y'all know him as MJLover23, Mr. Lover. He's bringing us right now. Moonshots of the day, baby. The moonshots of the day. What you got for it?
The good old moonshots. All right, so I got a few here. It looks like kind of, they're on a little bit of one's on the risky side. The other one should be a laydown. DeJounte Murray, revenge game activated. Blocks and steals. Or is that just blocks? Oh, it's just blocks. Under 0.5. Be careful of that. Like I said, it's a revenge game. He might actually try to get a block shot today, but the trends say he won't. So we're taking the under on that. Dawson Mercer, New Jersey Devils. None of you know who that is, but that's okay though. Take the under on it. 0.5. Shouldn't score today. Like I said, unless it kicks off of his skate and he scores by accident, I doubt it happens at minus 550.
All right, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Bree disrespected TCU right now. Watch you. I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just saying what I see. If TCU blows us out the way UCLA did, my Gamecocks might be the frauds this year. Somebody
Okay,
get Bree
bring
Wayne
Wayne. I'm
keyboard.
not talking to you
Somebody
for
get
the
Bree
rest.
Wayne keyboard. I don't even know.
Yeah, you know what?
Because you put
Somebody
the
go.
S on
Can we do
years.
a
I can
wellness
tell you
check
didn't
on
have too
Bring
much your
Wayne, please?
medication today.
Somebody
You
go
put an
see
S
her.
on. And she put an S on years. She didn't have too much her medication today. Step
Right?
away from the keyboard, Bree Wayne.
Exactly.
It's okay. What? You put Gamecocks and
Unbelievable.
frauds in the same
You
sentence.
kidding me right now?
What the hell are you
Bleep
talking about, Bree Wayne?
twice if you're
What the
okay.
hell is she thinking? What are you talking about, Bree Wayne? No, Mike, Bree Wayne, just stop. Go back to making dinner, Bree Wayne. Get
You
away from the
kidding me right
keyboard.
now?
Let's check on the cheesesteaks and the air fried potatoes.
Yeah,
Okay,
please.
let us
Thank
know. Let us know.
you.
Are we invited for dinner? Fix some extra. That's some extra plates out. Get away from the keyboard. Jeez, what
Please get away from the
fraud
key.
this year? Yeah, not this year's. Not this year's. Not this year's, Bree Wayne. You ain't got to worry about that. Step back from the lid. Yeah, no.
Right?
Yeah, step back. Oh no, we not invited for dinner. She said no, we not
Yeah.
invited.
Yeah, well, good.
That's okay, Bree Wayne.
I'm gonna be
Not
over here
invited.
anyway. Not the way you talking. Jeez. Might leave the oven on.
Oh,
Yeah.
not left the oven on. Okay, but not left the oven on. Jeez, now we can't even. Now she stood up here and cooked dinner on us, and we got to go home starving. All right, it's all right, Bree Wayne. I sure thought we was better than that, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Because what y'all are really here for are Big Daddy Long Dogs, extra long dog shots of the day, baby. The extra long dog shots of the day. Get him in. What you got for us today?
Oh man. All right. So we are looking at some pretty extra long shot dongs today. Nick Claxton,
All right.
steals and blocks, take the over 2.5. That's a lot, but he's their best defender, so we're going with it. Javonte Williams, rushing yards over 35.5. Like I said, there's a few guys that's not popping up, but Jaleel McLaughlin is one of them. But Javonte Williams, they play a little. He played the running back by committee in Denver, and I don't get it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But they're doing okay, so they must be doing something right. Take the over on that. Nick Chubb, Mr. Matchup proof himself. Not on the board for any touchdowns, to be honest with you. I think he scored twice last game, but he didn't score any 2 games before that. Take him for an anytime touchdown. he should break out. It's Monday, it's Monday night, so we'll see. He should be able to get us a shekel or two.
You see this? Me too. Damn, I'm sure it's
What
hungry
happened?
too. Cheesesteaks and fries sounded good, didn't it? Cheesesteaks and air fried
It
potatoes sound
did.
really good. We not invited at all. But
Exactly.
she cooking.
Yeah.
This her cooking entertainment show.
Right?
Did the football team make the playoffs? FM. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We try to get along with Bree Wayne here.
Chat relation.
Try to get along with the boss.
You're up in there.
Good, Janelle Monáe. I see you at 39.
Hey.
And with that, I think we can get ready to get out of here. That's enough. That's enough shekels for people to go put down on, right?
So many long shots here. Be in the
Long
Discord.
shots, the ones you can count on. Check them out in the Discord. Appreciate y'all checking in with us. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon. Make your own dinner because Bree Wayne ain't sharing. We out. On second thought, what if y'all just have a golden Easter egg for dinner? How about that? A golden Easter egg for dinner. Let's give it to him. Because Bree Wayne ain't sharing what you got right now.
I be trying to sneak off myself, and then all of a sudden the music stops. Click Capella over an assist. He is good for at least one assist. Has had one for the last 7 games. That should be okay. Jameis Winston, Mr. Crab Legs himself. This you may want to flip. You may want to flip the pass completions from under 22.5 to and over. I'm going to keep this here just because that's what I do. Duncan Robinson, over 2.5 3-pointers. Take the over on that. No Jimmy Butler bouncing the air out of the ball. Duncan Robinson, he shoots about probably 6 to 8 3-pointers a game. Should be able to exceed that. Even in a blowout situation, he should be able to get there.
All right. And I see Jeffrey jumped in the chat and said, Mr. Lover23. Sorry, I missed it. Who do you have tonight in the Miami and the Celtics game? Sorry about that.
Jeffrey, I got Boston. Take Boston. Even though Jason Tatum is a game time decision, take Boston for the win. Miami is missing too many people.
All right. Alicia Libra and Russell, I only bring the facts to the chat. Checking in over on the Instagram. Appreciate the support. Y'all run them likes up. If you didn't hit the like on the way in, please hit the like on the way out. Why the Easter egg is literally December.
We ain't updating nothing.
We're not giving out Christmas presents. We hiding Easter eggs. But see, now you want us. Now, first of all, here you come telling us what to do, and we couldn't even get a sandwich.
Exactly. We can't even get it.
We couldn't even get a sandwich. Now she need us to update and hand out Christmas gifts and stuff. Okay, Bree Wayne, we'll get some Christmas gifts or something, a wish list or something. But the Easter egg stay. The golden egg got to stay because that's the money. That's the money bet.
Exactly.
It's the money bet. We can't get a sandwich, but she need Christmas gifts and Easter eggs and Valentine's and Cinco de Mayo's, and she need us to do something different for every holiday out there. But we are here. We are here. We are here for the community. Damn it, we are here for the community. Right. So we'll figure out how to get a Christmas egg in there. Some Santa Claus. Yeah. Okay,
there you go. Christmas egg.
We're gonna get a Christmas egg in there. That's what we're gonna get a Christmas egg. We'll have Santa give out Christmas eggs or something like that. Okay, he will fix that for you. Bree Wayne, she ain't even put no shekels down. She's here for the entertainment.
This is what I'm talking about.
And then she said no eggs. So what you want to give out?
We're entertaining. Yeah.
Christmas gifts?
I'm gonna give out a 40,000 to 1 sometime this week.
Stocking stuffers.
40,000
to 1 stocking stuffers.
It's going to hit.
We all about to get 40,000. What you got on my 40K, homie?
40K.
40K, homie.
Bree Wayne, I don't want to hear nothing about it.
You like that? The stocking stuffers or the 40K? I don't know which one do you like. Which one did you approve? The stocking stuffers. Okay, we'll update that to a stocking stuffer right away.
This chat doesn't even know what this is all about. This is the thing.
They don't know what we're talking about, and they would probably think that this must be Cess Talks Sports, sponsored by Bree Wayne. Is what they think. The way this thing is going.
Oh goodness gracious! Hey,
yeah, Bree Wayne. If those y'all that don't know, Bree Wayne is the boss. From the Discord to the live session, Bree Wayne is the boss. So stocking stuffers, it'll be stocking stuffers tomorrow. Watch, because Bree Wayne has spoken. So not a lot of games on tonight. I'm gonna rewatch some stuff. 9:00. I'm here with Coach Rowe. Me and Coach Rowe gonna talk some AP Top 25. We're gonna talk some WNBA schedules dropping. We just gonna hang out with Coach Rowe. I am debating whether or not I should do if we should talk Gamecocks tonight, if I should do Gamecock with Cess late night, or if I should do Gamecock with Cess midday tomorrow. I don't know. I guess I should ask Bree Wayne. Bree Wayne, should we do the Gamecock show tonight after the Coach Rowe show, or tomorrow midday? Paris Milan family, what's good, Big Rick? Just waiting on instructions for Bree Wayne where to go tomorrow for the Gamecocks. Okay. All right. Well, that solves that. Gamecock show tomorrow. And we'll see where it goes from there. So we are back with Coach Rowe at 9. Yeah, Wayne Breezy in here bossing us around, Paris. So we're gonna get out of here.
Hey, Paris. Oh, Paris, you just we'll be putting in the long shots.
Putting in them long shots.
In the next hour.
Oh yeah, we got them bets in. Check on you can see them on the in the Discord, Paris, and I think they should be up on X now too. Or you can just run back the show. We got them right there too.
Yep.
Questions, comments, concerns. MJ, what you got before we ready to get out of here?
Hey man, stroking the streets to make ends meet. Let's see if we can hit another parlay. This one might be a little bit late, but stay tuned. This week is gonna be a doozy.
Absolutely, Bree Wayne. We are here for you. We are here for you. Okay, this is what we come on for. I want to bet on this Bengals game. I cooked up a nice parlay. Okay, what part? You gonna share the parlay with us before we go, Paris? Or what? We all want to bet now. Now you got a nice parlay on the Bengals.
Exactly.
Bree Wayne, what games did you give us some games to watch tonight for a rewatch? Tell us something. While we not eating cheesesteak and air fried potatoes, what we can be doing. I'm irritated about this. I'm irritated about that. Her not sharing this cheesesteak too. That's just bad business right there, Bree Wayne.
Right?
That is bad business. But that's okay. Give us some games to rewatch. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And Paris, is you sharing this parlay, or we got to come in the Discord to get the parlay? Let us know.
I think it was I think it was yesterday.
Hey,
she hit it.
Bree Wayne, land man.
Yesterday.
Hey, we can watch. We can get on the land man. Hey, you ain't watched it yet? Okay, tell me what time you want to start. Tell me what time you want to start that show. You want to start? Okay, you got Sutton over 50 receiving yards. Okay, let me get my pen up. Sutton over 50. What else? How many legs is this parlay?
Yeah.
How many legs is this parlay, Paris? I got my pen on. All right, Sutton over 50. What else? This is real live action right here, y'all. This is real live action right here. Now Paris is Paris has been known to hit in the Discord family. Okay.
Yeah.
Bo Nix over 189. And Joku over 5 receptions. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Bo Nix. And how is this compared to what we put out here? Over 189.
That 189 is way lower than the 224 that I have. So
okay. And Joku, I hope I'm saying the name right.
Over 5 receptions. You sure about that?
Hey, listen, it's a hot parlay. Hold on. Oh, here you go. He's clicking around. Keep clicking around, Paris. He gonna start typing aggressively. Hold on. Judy over 39 receiving yards.
I don't know about the Joku.
Hey, you know what? I gotta give you some credit, MJ. You have not been aggressively typing on that keyboard recently. I gotta give you some credit on that one. Judy over 39.
I've been more prepared. I've been coming into more prepared. Yeah, hold on.
And Bo Nix 19 rushing yards. And Bo Nix for 19 rushing yards. Okay. Bo Nix gonna rush for 19. All right.
Interesting.
What's the 3, 4, 5?
What's the
okay.
payout? What is that? Is that 3-1?
Parlay? Yeah, tell us what's the odds on that one. I'm gonna tell it anyway, just because you came. Just you know what? Okay, now you gave us Sutton over 50, Bo Nix over 189, and Njoku over 5, Judy over 39, Bo Nix rush for 19. MJ, do you remember what was the pick? What from HDI gave us? Was it Cleveland by 3?
I think so. Yeah, he picked the upset for sure. Yeah, he did.
Cleveland by 3. I'm gonna put a shekel down on each one of them because
I know I seen Groovy in here too.
I love the fact that people come through and just put their picks out there because I'm gonna tell them. Now y'all know I'm a tenth of a shekel type of person, so don't think it's gonna be no whole bunch of shekels down. And I'm telling y'all on, but yeah, I'm putting my tenth of a shekel down to see what it do. Groovy ain't talked since
Paris might
burning
be
by
on
losing to
something.
TCU. Okay, Paris, we like it. We like it.
So he had one catch against Pittsburgh last week, but he has had 5 or more receptions in 5 out of the last 6 games. So, all right, you might be on to something.
All right. We like it. 5 days definitely pushing that, but I think that's a good one. We're gonna tell that one. All right, so y'all heard it here first. We'll call that one our first stocking stuffer from the chat. That's a chat stocking stuffer, Rewind. I just got to get a little stocking or something with some dollar signs on it. Okay.
We'll figure out something. Let's see if we can.
But y'all know what it is.
More hundreds in this band.
Exactly. Y'all run them likes up, and we in the Discord until next time.
Yep.
Exactly. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.